Cup, obviously you want to win that, but if Rangers win the Europa League, I think that one cup beats winning the SPL and the Scottish League and the League Cup.
Well, what I would say to that, Sean, is if Rangers won the Europa League, that would be a magnificent achievement, right? And rightly so, it gets you into the Champions League. Have to say that, I think I'd have to tip my hat off to Rangers. Some of the games they've had to come through as well. You look at Dortmund and Red Star Belgrade, some real tough fixtures, really difficult venues as well to travel to. Red Star Belgrade was really hostile. We knew about that. The Rangers players came through that. But what I would also say as well, in particular this season, where Celtic were after Rangers winning the title by 25 points last season. Now, nobody is going to tell Ange Postecoglou that any result in the world beats that for him and a lot of other Celtic supporters. But what I would say, listen, it's up for debate. It's up for debate. It's for people in the pub to debate it. Would that be a better achievement? Would that be a better achievement? I think Celtic, if they win the league, I think they've done exceptionally well to come back from where they are. But if Rangers go on and win the Europa League, we saw two sides, both of the sides. Celtic went to Seville, Rangers went to Manchester. Both clubs, unfortunately, 20 years ago, couldn't actually bring the cup back to Glasgow, the UEFA Cup at the time. So what I would say is, Sean, it's not really for me probably to say, but what I would say is if Rangers were to go and do that, that would be unbelievable. That would be a fantastic feat for the players.
I agree.
Imagine having two Scottish teams in the group stages of the Champions League next season. I mean, that would be unprecedented.
What he would say is it would be one of the best achievements in Rangers history if they were to go on. Yeah. When you look at the sides, beaten in the sides that are left, when you think of like Barcelona and Atalanta and
West Ham,
West Ham, Leon, who beat Rangers at Ibrox, who I thought were very impressive. I think you and I covered a game wrong. So listen, that is a big ask, no doubt about it. You know, John's saying earlier about the Celtic players and management won't be thinking about winning the treble because there's too many games between now and then. The Rangers players and management won't be thinking about winning the Europa League. They're first of all thinking, can we get Bragg out of the way? And I don't even think they can look ahead to Celtic on Sunday. I think they have to deal with Thursday.
Stephen, I don't think we can either. I think Thursdays with the Rangers. Obviously, everybody knows the Glasgow from is the biggest game in the UK. It's up there to be the biggest game in the world, but Thursday night's more important to deal with it now. After Thursday, then you can deal with Old Firm, but you can't have Celtic will be looking for the Old Firm, but Rangers players cannot. They need to concentrate Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's too big a challenge on Thursday to suddenly start trying to thinking, well, I'll leave him out and rest him for Sunday and do it. No, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst pick the team, get the game won if that's the case, then right after the game, it's put that to bed. We now have to think about Celtic. How can you recover? Who's available? Who's going to, then think of your tactics from that. Maybe the manager might have an idea in the back of his mind, but all focus and all attention has to be on overturning Thursday night because some of the players might never, ever get the chance again in their careers to play in a major European semi-final. You know, that is big for a player, prestige-wise. I think the manager, probably Sunday's a bigger game for him, because he needs domestic silverware. You know, Rangers don't win silverware this year. It would be the third time in 4 years when you've ended up with no trophies, 1 out of 12, which is, for the investment they've made would be a huge disappointment. It's not all on Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, but naturally for him, he's probably thinking, does he have a better chance of winning the Scottish Cup than he does the Europa League? You know, that's probably a hard one to fathom out because Celtic are in such good form. But all that said, Thursday night has to be the sole focus, and then the manager and the players can worry about what's going to happen on Sunday. But Thursday night, everything on it.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.